Real threat before they could get going.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
Middle that one, great timing.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yes.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Ball is in.
A couple on offer here. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
End of the over. 9 off it. Australia are 23 for 1.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Catch it.
Nice shot.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Super shot that.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Well bowled.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Catch it.
Perfectly timed.
Finch got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Ball is in.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. Australia are 57 for 1.
That's it.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Stunning shot. Fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Finch has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Oh, well bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Massive chance.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait, mate.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and we'll want to push on from here. That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. An impressive stint at the crease so far.
Strong appeal.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Glenn Maxwell is coming into bat at number 4. Please.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep. No.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
into the gap. Nice shot.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yeah.
Time that perfectly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Nice ball.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Stoinis won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes.
Wasim did very nicely out there on the boundary.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Nice bowling. Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Australia are 122 for 3. Got that away nicely.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Yep. Yeah, mate.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Catch it.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Just an impressive stint at the crease so far. Through the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
David is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Well placed, should get a single.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
That's it.
Yep. Chance to run two. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
11 runs added there. Australia 149 for 5.
Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Gotcha. Yes.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Keeper. Yeah.
Gone. Excellent catch close to the bat.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep. Yep. No. Yep. No. Yep. No.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
Yep. Bowler, bowler.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
They've attempted the slow ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
71 for 7. Mitchell Stark is the new batsman for Australia.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper!
A couple on offer here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep! Manor!
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah!
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Super shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Super piece of timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Cummins didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Beaten on the drive.
Ralph with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Ralph has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yeah!
Good bit of timing there.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep! Yeah!
There'll be runs here. Out.
Yeah!
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
For Australia, please make him one.
And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yes!
Great shot through the gap.
Keeper!
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes!
Nice shot. Runs possible. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep!
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
bowling.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be one run here for them.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowlers.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
7 runs added in that over. Australia are 204 for 9. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score, and it'll be tough to overhaul. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. And with that, they're off the mark. Some adjustments to the field.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep. Keeper.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 8 for none. Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep. Yep.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Yep. Hazard!
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep. Keeper.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Hazelwood from the south end. Finds the edge. Quick onto that in the infield. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Boa.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
4 runs added in the over. Pakistan are 24 for 1. Going with spin now.
Into the attack.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot. And that raced away for 4. A few moves made in the field.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Loud appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep. Boa.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait. Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes!
Huge appeal.
Yep. Boa. Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait on. Yep. Bola.
They'd look for a couple here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
8 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 42 for 1.
Yep.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Wait.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Wait there.
End of the over, 10 off it. Pakistan are 52 for 1. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
David into the attack now from the south end. Gone, it's a good catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Wait there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yup.
5 runs added in the over. Pakistan are 57 for 2.
Yup.
That's off the middle of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Wait. Yup.
Thick edge.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Just threw the shot too early.
Over. Pakistan are 67 for 2.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Drives and misses everything.
David with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up. A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over. Pakistan are 75 for 2.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Hafiz shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
End of the over. 7 off it. Pakistan are 82 for 2.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait there. Yep.
Nice shot.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Waiting.
11 runs added there. Pakistan are 93 for 2.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Yep.
Middle that one, great timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait! Yep! Keeper! Yep!
Right out of the middle.
Great work from these two, really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable. 50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
Beaten on the drive.
That looks like an attempt to drive that one away, but poor timing and missed everything.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yep!
Nice shot. Runs possible. Strong appeal. Wow, that's missed the lot. Loud shout. Good shot. A beauty.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep!
Ease through the field.
Keeper,
There'll be
keeper.
runs here.
Yep!
That's the over. Pakistan are 114 for 2.
Yep!
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait on!
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep!
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep!
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2. A couple on offer here.
Yep!
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
This is really awesome shot making. The innings is building very nicely. They have to be looking towards that century.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed. Hit. Fantastic. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Oh, good ball.
Big appeal.
Hey!
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Edge. Amazing delivery. Going with pace now.
Into the attack for Australia.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep. Yep.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nicked it. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yep. Yep.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Finds the edge. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep, yep.
Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Yep.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous. You've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
Yeah.
Big edge.
Keeper.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Massive edge. Misses everyone and that's racing away.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Marsh from the north end.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Edge. Unplayable.
Keeper.
Great shot there to get the century.
A nicely crafted century. Hitting the ball all round the ground. Barely a chance given. Fantastic play.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Hit keeper.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 178 for 3.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yeah.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
timed that perfectly.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary. Obviously didn't like the look of that one, and just ignored it. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 185 for 3.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yeah.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yeah.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Drives and misses everything.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Yeah.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. That win gives Australia a 1-0 lead in the series.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you very soon.